Hello, Perfect Death here, bringing another Ragnarok Online mobile video. In this one, I'm going to be talking about the Adventure Handbook and the permanent attributes that you can get from it. So within the handbook, as you progress through the game and you unlock things and get achievements done, some of these will give you a bonus to your handbook. There's also stat bonuses for your adventure rank. But with this, I'll be looking at a way that you can improve some of your attributes through cooking. So with this in particular, I've been progressing some of it, but not a lot. So a attack bonus from your handbook can actually get really high. I see people with 500, some people have up to like 800 attack just from their handbook as a permanent bonus. So it adds up over time through very small contributions and can make you very powerful. There's also some others that do things like demi-human damage or resistances or various other kinds of bonuses as well. So with the cooking particular part of it, if you click on this tab here, it'll bring up the different recipes that you have made. And cooking is generally split into a couple of different ingredients and different cooking types. So there's 4 different cooking styles and then 4 different cooking ingredients. So generally you'll have your meat, and there's 3 meat dishes, one for fried, one for barbecue, and then one for soup. And then the fourth, the meat doesn't have a fourth one. There's like fruit is in the sort of like dessert tab, and that one has all of the fruit in it. So you'll have this juice, cookies, and ice cream. And then you'll have seafood, which, similar to meat, you'll have a fried barbecued soup, and then for vegetables there's fried barbecued soup. And each of these will give you, stat bonuses when you eat them. But for the handbook, when you cook about 90 of them, you'll get a cook mastery level 10. And if you eat about 90, you'll get a taste mastery of 10. And once you get that mastery to 10, it will give you a permanent bonus. So if I were to, I've already cooked enough of these steaks that I got a permanent 4.5 defense bonus. If I were to eat enough up to 90, then I'd get 30 more health. And that's kind of a common trait with the meat dishes, is they'll give you health and they'll give you defense. And this one here, health and magic defense. So there's some slight variation, but there tends to be a common theme with these. If you're a melee type or class that relies on attack to do damage, then the seafood dishes are definitely what you would want to look at. The fried one here, it gives you attack for cooking it and attack for taste mastery. Meanwhile, with the kebabs here, the barbecue style, if you cook 90 of them, you'll get 4.5 attack, and then if you eat lots, then you'll just get defense. And then with the soup, there's kind of a similar thing, except it's taste mastery gives you 10, or taste mastery gives you 3, and then it gives you some magic defense. With the fruit, we can see with this, one of the things about the fruit is it tends to give you magic attack. With the cookies, you see this one's just magic defense and defense. And then the ice cream here is attack and magic attack. Then with the vegetables, this one, the fried one, is like SP defense. And then this one's magic attack and magic defense. And then down here, magic defense and max 8 SP. So if you were like a mage or you rely on magic attack, then there's for sure 3 that you would aim to improve your mastery of. And so this is something that there's sometimes a common pattern with this, but in general, if you wanted to go for attack, then go for seafood. If you wanted to go for magic attack, go mostly for your fruits, maybe, and try to find out which ones provide you with the magic attack. And then of course there's more of these, so you can see there's 90 of a lot of these will get you somewhere. If you wanted to start out really easily, you could just go to the rookie dishes right off the bat. These you can actually buy all of the ingredients without any limitation. So you can just buy 90, cook 90, eat 90, and there you go. You've got, 2.5 attack. And then over here, this one's the same, that one's the same. And with the rookie dishes, there's 4 of each for each ingredient, so that's pretty easy to get done with this. And when it comes to cooking these ingredients, the ingredients, some of them are rare and some are not, so you would want to plan out which ones you want to produce based on what ingredients you have, what ingredients you can farm, what ingredients you can just buy. So eventually though, you'll be able to improve yourself. I think with just cooking and tasting, you can get somewhere over a little bit over 100 attack just from that. So it's definitely worth it. The next main one that people usually look at is the headgear. So that one's a bit more complicated, where you would want to look at the deposit bonuses or the crafting bonuses, and they can be pretty expensive, where some of them are where is it? I know I have where's the masquerade? There we go, I passed it. So like with this one, yeah, it gives you like a 1% demi-human damage bonus. So some of these are a little tricky to figure out which you need, so it takes a while to get through with the adventure book. But if you commit to it, same with like card deposits, all of these will give you very slight bonuses over time. Cooking is definitely one of the easier ones to just work at without too much investment, though it does take time due to the eagle eye, the chef eyes. So if you were to look at actually cooking these guys, then I'll just quickly filter that out. So some of these you can actually just see, like Mark or Nightmare will drop Mark meat. This is one of the ones that you would want to farm if you wanted to make seafood. Some of these items, like vat on meat, for example, you could farm it, but you can just buy it, right? So, and there's no limitations with these 4 here: the mutated fish, the mark meat, the inkfish tentacle, and the marina meat. You can buy a limited amount each day from the cooking center, so you would mostly be farming these from the different kinds of mobs that potentially drop them. Just from experience, I know Devarucci, and yeah, I know for sure Devarucci, he's drops more than just one type of cooking ingredient, so he's not the best to farm if you want to farm a higher level enemy. But the item that does it has a cooldown effect on it that limits how much you can do, but at least it doesn't apply when you're over your combat time. So you can farm these ingredients when you're past your normal combat time stamina. So once you accumulate more ingredients, then you can cook up different types, cook them up into about 90 in the amount, and you should be able to make yourself a little stronger. So that'll be it for this video. Take care.